Welcome into the newest edition of the Pio Pack Coaches Show. Ryan Goff with you from the Hall of Champions at the Pamplin Sports Center on campus of Lewis and Clark, joined by Lauren Miller and Alli Moy-Borgen as it's soccer time. And I think the letter of the week, appropriately enough, should be W, because a big win on Sunday. Had a lot of fun watching that game. After all the season has gone, the conference season, tell me how good it felt to get a W.
It felt great.
I mean, it has to, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was kind of a relief. It was nice, and hopefully it's a sign of good things to come for the following weeks and the last couple games. So,
specifically to that game, and we're talking about the win on Sunday, Alli, tell me about some of the things that you felt like were going right, especially as the game developed too, because it's hard to tell right off the beginning. As the game developed, what were some of the things that you felt your team was doing well?
I thought we started off a little shaky. Like previously against UPS on Saturday, we were doing a really good job of connecting and like passing. And then on Sunday at the beginning, it was a little shaky. We couldn't really connect. The weather was horrible. But as the game got on, we started finding feet, and I think we really stepped it up.
The game before against Puget Sound, obviously a very tough team, or else we're not winning conference titles like they do.
Yeah.
What stood out to me at the end of the game was it's 1-0, and you guys lose. But we zoom in on the coaching staff, and you guys all have smiles on your faces. Why was that?
I think it's just because we progressed so much from the first time we played them. I mean, you could look at the shot count from the previous game, and it was pretty much a lot to a little. We played a lot better. We were confident. Even though we still lost, I feel like to them almost it wasn't just a walk through the park for them. It was a good game. It was a solid match, and unfortunate for the result, but still we were happy that they just didn't give up or let up at any time. So.
Sarah and I talked about it during the live Pio Stream broadcast, where we felt like it was another block on top of the momentum that you had from Willamette, and I think that definitely escalated you into that win on Sunday. Position changes were on our minds last week, Alli, and you also changed positions this week. What did you play and how did it go?
Well, I used to be an outside defender, and then they tried me at center mid, which I guess they didn't like very much. So now I'm the sweeper, I guess. And it's okay, it's a lot different. It's nerve-wracking, you're the last one back there, but you got to step up and not let anything get by you.
Yeah, for those who don't know so much about the specific positions, I mean, what are your primary responsibilities in that spot?
I mean, just what it sounds like when the ball gets over, you sweep it up.
And you're making sure that you're the last line of defense, almost like a safety in football. There's no chance that it can get past you.
Sure.
Excellent. So we're talking a little bit about the soccer matches from last weekend. Let's look ahead.
Yeah.
Give us a preview of what's coming up this weekend when you go back on the road.
Well, with these teams, we definitely could get a result. With them last time, I know with George Fox, it was another late goal, another unfortunate goal again. But with them, we can definitely stay with them. They're on turf, which is nice. We're used to playing on turf, obviously, practicing day in and day out on it. We're not going on grass. These aren't far away. We definitely have a chance for sure. Same with the Pacific, too. Even though the score may not say it, I think they won 4-0 last time. Again, with them, we were in it. We really were. Stat-wise, it was our best game, statistically speaking. So I think we could definitely get results for sure if we play the way we've been playing and not let up or go backwards or anything. So.
Recalling the Pacific game, I completely agree with you because the score was ridiculously lopsided, but it didn't seem that way.
No, not at all.
As the game built up and there were more goals put in by the Boxers, you're just kind of like, that doesn't seem right, just the way the flow went.
We left feeling that way too. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, and then we'll get finally the last homestand to end the season with the Eastern Washington schools coming in. Really quick, back to positions. You played forward.
I did.
When you were a player. If someone had told you, hey, this game, I'm going to move you to defender, what would your first reaction be?
I'd probably be like, do you want to win this game? Or no, but if you, as a forward, I mean, it's crazy switching positions, especially halfway through the season. So I give these girls, a lot of credit. We threw them new positions. They're way out of their element, but they've been stepping up and doing awesome, especially Alli's doing great at sweepers. So I have to hand it to these girls, and you know what? They haven't complained, so it's been good.
Alli, the other thing I hear that you do great is just entertain the heck out of your teammates.
Yes.
Describe your personality to me, because we watched the Eastern Washington trip and you were hilarious in that video. Describe your personality to us.
I don't know. I like to think of myself as a happy person. I can't stop from dancing when the music turns on, but Chase and And coach have been getting on my case a little bit. They say it distracts the other team, or our other teammates.
If it distracts the other team, that's fine. Got to keep everyone else
yeah,
in focus.
But they want us all to be focused in front of the game, but I just can't contain myself.
Academically, too, with Lewis and Clark. Tell me a little bit about why you picked this school, and then I know that you're undecided major-wise, but is there anything that you're leaning toward after having some classes under your belt?
Well, initially I came to Lewis and Clark because I thought I wanted to do environmental studies, which I thought it would be perfect up here, and it just wasn't what I expected, really. I think I thought more that I was going to get into environmental studies, which is a program they don't have here. So I'm going to minor in environmental studies, but I'm currently thinking of maybe majoring in computer science.
Mm-hmm. And how easy was it to adjust after you realized that they didn't have what you were looking for, and was it easy for the academic side to facilitate that?
Well, I just decided this like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
So
Recent decision.
You know, still working on it.
And what's your favorite part about the classes and the things that you do here academically?
I love how small the classes are and how all the teachers know who you are and everything.
Well, that's what we hear from a lot of people, so
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by any means. So thanks so much for taking the time to stop by. We'll have a chance to see you on Pio Stream a week from this weekend, so we're excited for that, and good luck. All right, so Alli Moy-Borgen and Lauren Miller joining us as we get set for a big coaches show. We have football still to come as the football team returns home for the first time in several weeks. And we also have our first look at cross country, so they'll stop by as well. Plus, don't forget the Pio Pack Power Punch, my favorite part of the show, coming up in just a little bit, so stay with us.